California's gold is seen statewide on California Public Television. This series is endorsed by the California Teachers Association, the California School Boards Association, and the California Library Association. Well, hello everybody, I'm Huell and here it is early Saturday morning, about 7:30, and I'm standing in a parking lot in La Puente, which is not where I would normally be this time on a Saturday morning, but I am here and I am glad to be here because along with a lot of other people, we're going to be spending the whole morning in this parking lot because this place is not only filled with history, it is hot, hot, hot. They're lining up in the parking lot, and here to tell us why they're lining up, because it's still early in the morning. Rose, introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Rose Fabian, and they're lining up for chili.
For chilies. I said it was hot, hot, hot here. Now,
yeah.
These are hot chilies.
Yes, definitely. We've got lots of different varieties.
7 different varieties.
All right, we're going to be
from mild to extra hot.
Oh boy. We're going to be talking about these chilies in a minute. This is your dad.
Yes.
He started all this, but this whole thing...
36 years ago.
You keep looking at your watch because...
Well, at 8 o'clock we start.
So
we start calling the numbers.
You haven't even really started yet, and
Not
look
yet.
at all these people here.
Yeah, it's actually kind of quiet right now.
So it's just going to build as the day goes on.
Absolutely.
Well,
It gets
this
pretty
is a
crazy.
wonderful story, and we're going to develop this story as we go along because all the real action is right down there.
Definitely.
This is a family thing. This started with your dad, and now you...
Pickup truck.
It what?
In a pickup truck with a few sacks.
Uh-huh. And
I was about 10, and he brought how many the first time?
45
45
sacks.
sacks.
Now it's 1,100.
all right, now this is really
Well,
peaking.
that's only one shipment. We do 4 shipments a year.
All right, we got to get the story organized because we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're going to leave you here because
Okay,
you're
I gotta
kind
start
of
up.
you're starting it up. Do you ring a bell? Do you?
No, we just yell numbers. We yell number 1
They pick a number that they come in so they know the order that they
that they arrived.
get serviced.
So you start yelling the numbers off at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
All right, let's walk on down here. We haven't really introduced ourselves to you formally. Your name is?
Ray Martinez.
Okay, now you started this whole green chili thing. Come on, let's walk down here. How many years ago?
36.
And when we talk about chilies,
I was a young man then.
uh-huh.
A very young man.
What are we talking about here? You bring these chilies in from where?
From Hatch, New Mexico.
All right, so
I have a farm in in Hatch.
so these sacks are all filled with green chilies that are coming in from New Mexico.
Yes, and they are ordered ahead of time. We bring orders. These are actual orders.
Now, New Mexico is known for its chilies,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes. Well, Hatch has it's a trademark, Hatch chilies, because the climate and the land is just right for this product. I mean, they grow them in Arizona and in Mexico and in Texas, but the flavor is not the same as Hatch chili. Hatch chili is tops. It's like Napa grapes.
Yeah.
You know, it's a registered
How are you spelling that? Hatch or hat?
Hatch.
Hatch, H-A-T-C-H.
That's correct.
And that's a place in New Mexico?
Yes, it's near Las Cruces, New Mexico. I have a farm in Hatch.
And so
We produce this.
how do you get, what was the idea of getting them here to La Puente? How did that come about?
One of my customers was instrumental in when they had a swap meet here, and he told me, because I used to do it in my front yard for the first few years, because we started with a pickup. And anyway, this customer of mine, he says, why don't you use the school? They'll rent it for you. We pay rent. And so we moved over here, and we've been here ever since.
And how many years you been here?
Here it's about 20.
Wow.
I'm guessing. I had a stroke in January. That's why I'm a little tongue-tied.
Well, you're still fired up for these chilies. And I think you're the guy who's responsible for all of this.
Well,
now, let's walk down here because...
Yeah, we roast them also. Those that want them roasted.
All right, so the idea is that these chilies come in by the bags full from Hatch. How many bags you got coming in today?
1,100. We put 45,000 pounds in the truck.
And this is just one of 4 days that they're delivered every September here to La Puente.
That's right, that's right.
So you're bringing in 4 huge truckloads of green chilies from New Mexico.
That's right.
To share with the people of Los Angeles every fall.
That's right. And here's the variety and what's required from the agricultural business.
Well, this is really something. I have
each one is a separate type. See, you can see these are the hot, these are the mild, there's the mediums, and there's the extra hots.
You don't want to get the extra hot in with the mild.
No, that's right. But you would be surprised how many people, even the extra hot isn't hot enough.
You're kidding.
Yes, I mean, I can't stand beyond this. Hot. No way.
So this is the hot, and we're not even going to get over close to this pile because this is the extra hot.
And we don't have the double X today.
What do you mean the double X?
Hotter than this, the next step up. We got 3 X's. We got hot, single X hot, double X hot, triple X hot.
All right, here's the guy who just came over and introduced himself to us. Tell us exactly what you just said.
I am from New Mexico. I'm John Garcia from New Mexico, from Bernalillo, New Mexico. And I come here for my annual fix because I eat chili with everything except Cheerios and cornflakes.
Your annual chili fix. Now, let's walk over here and look at these. Does this get you all excited when you see?
Oh, yes, and the smell, too.
And what is it about you people from New Mexico that gets you, that has you so...
We grew up that way. And like I say, we eat chili with everything.
Well, can't you get good chili here?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, not from New Mexico. It's entirely different taste.
Really?
Yes.
So you sign up a year in advance. You know what you're going to get. How many bags do you get?
3 this year.
You're kidding.
Yes.
Now, do you get the X, the double X, or the triple X?
Triple.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was a triple X guy.
Yes. I didn't know. You know, I lost track of my customers because some of we service 3 generations now.
Yeah.
The dads, anyway, 3 generations, because they just keep going. So we got the same family. That's how come we can't keep up.
Okay, so there it goes. Now, how hot is that?
That's about 1,200 degrees.
And how long is he going to turn those?
For about 3 minutes.
How do you know how long to turn them? Is this just something that you've learned over the years?
Yeah, it is.
And what do? Are you cooking them as much as they'll ever be cooked?
Yeah,
in other words,
we are.
When they leave here, they are ready to eat.
They
don't need to be warmed up.
Yeah, you could grab one of those ones right there and eat it.
Oh, look, okay, these have just come out. Now, wait a minute. Before I grab one of these, are these the X's, the double X's, or the triple?
Those are the single extra hot.
All right, so let's see what you do with these first before I eat them.
All righty.
So you're just gonna... Oh, you pour them into the...
Yep, and then we give it back to the customer.
So it's just as simple as that. They go from the sack to the roaster, back to the sack.
Yep.
Wow. So you tie it up, and it's ready to go.
And it's ready to go and ready to eat.
Now what do? You take this over?
I take it back over to the distributor and, oh, thank you.
Because look at all these customers over here. Good morning. Boy, we got some happy chili lovers over here waiting for their sack of roasted peppers. This is an amazing thing.
And it's all done by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Now, have you done this before?
I've done this actually for 4 years.
All right, now, what's the secret? How do you, there's got to be a way to do it correctly, because you're dealing with some oh boy, look at that. With some hardcore chili people.
Oh, of course. So you got to get them
cook
perfect.
them just right.
Just perfect, otherwise you get mad.
So how do you know exactly how long to leave them?
75 turns.
75 turns.
You got to count every one. It sounds monotonous, but it's true.
All right, what happens if you go 79 turns or 68 turns?
It'll still come out, but it'll be just a little bit too cooked.
Look at this guy. This guy isn't waiting around. I see now why you're in charge. You don't fool around, do you?
Not at all. I've been doing it for 12 years.
So you know
Yeah.
that these people are here and they want their chili.
They do. They do.
Look at this. Can I pick?
Matt. Push those down.
Wow.
Go ahead.
So they have kind of an interesting.
There's some more in here.
Are you an X, a double X, or a triple X?
1X.
1X?
Extra hot.
I got mild this time. They're hot.
Hot.
Hot?
Hot.
Just hot. Last year it was too hot.
What about hot? That.
Oh, no,
They're hot.
That's hot. Hot.
Whoa! Look at this. Now this one is really going. What's the deal on this?
I got a high pressure, quick heat, and it does a better job, I found out.
So you're not turning them by hand over here. You're doing it with a machine.
Oh yeah, it's the only way to go. It's going to get hot after a while.
So how many bags do you put through one of these per hour?
With the 5, we averaged 81 sacks an hour last week.
With the 5 machines you've got?
Yeah, we have 405 sacks.
And how many years have you been doing this?
Me, the last 15 as a family, for about 36 years, I guess it's great.
So this whole chili thing is very family oriented. It stays in the same family.
Yeah, my son's here, my daughter's over here, old friends, and they're my friend's son. It's all, everybody's relatives. His nephew.
So you put everybody to work.
Hopefully, it's hard to get people. I can't advertise for experienced chili roasters.
Yeah, so really they have to know what they're doing, don't they? It's not as simple as just putting them in there.
No, you got to keep an eye on them right now. Like, see how they're ready right now?
All right, so let's look at this. We stopped it.
He's pushing the dump.
Let's do it.
You got a rookie. It's here. He's looking good.
Yeah, so this is his first year.
Yeah.
All right, so here it goes.
Uh-oh. I just noticed we don't have a safety net on this one.
All right. Oh, whoa. All right, now let's look at these chilies coming out.
They're ready.
Boy, now they are ready.
Go ahead.
Look at them steaming up. All right, now we're putting them over.
Put them in here. He should be grabbing another one, putting it in.
So you got to keep this thing moving. That's the whole idea. You want to keep it moving.
Yeah, so if we stop for a minute, we'll have a big old line.
You're working here too?
Yeah.
Well, that's a heavy sack. Where are you going to take it?
To my wagon.
Oh, you're putting it in the wagon. And where are you going to take the wagon?
To the number, because people have numbers, and then you ask them, what number are you? And if they have that number, you take however many sacks to their car.
All right, let's go with the wagon. See where you're going to take it.
I need 2 more.
Oh, you're going to, oh, is this your brother?
My nephew.
Your nephew?
Yeah.
So you got a whole family thing going here.
Yeah, kind of. Vinny, you want to split number 8?
All right, so he's going to take this sack. He's going to take
one of these 3 right here, and we're going to put them. Number 8, Vinny. Or go ahead and take number 9 right now.
Oh, these are 8.
Number 8?
These are mine.
Come on, Vinny.
Oh, you're standing right over yours.
Yeah, we have to wait for these to go.
You're supervising.
No, that's my chili I have to get every year. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We come every year, we have to get chili.
So do you begin to get excited just thinking about
I've been excited about a month, 2 months ago.
it? Your kids.
I run out then you got to get it.
All right, now what's the deal with your chili?
Well, I'm kind of carrying on a family tradition, Huell. My dad started coming here 37 years ago, and he passed away a year and a half ago, Flavio Peralta. And now I'm here. I came here last year for the first year, and I could say 37 years. My parents came over in 50 years ago from New Mexico, and it's just something we do every year.
Well, now you've been eating the chilies all your life, but I have a feeling that this tradition is really an extra layer of what makes this whole thing so important to you as a family.
It is.
Come here and get them like
it is, but more it's the preparation, the roasting. Everybody gets together, we light the barbecue, and we peel them and we bag them, and then we cook some hot dogs and put the chili on. We have cousins coming over, and it's a great thing. I mean, they last all year. We freeze them, and then, you know, my mom's chili. We have other families, you know, we've been married, in-laws, like, Mom, you bring the chili. You know, it's a great thing. I don't know. And
coming here to get them is a great thing.
It is.
You kind of get swept up in it, don't you?
Yes, yes. Last year was my first year. Like I say, my dad is the one that was doing it every year, and now it's just the whole feeling, the whole sense of it. It kind of brings back the New Mexico part of it. You know, you actually, like Albuquerque area, Belen, where my parents are from. It's just I don't know, it's heartwarming, to be honest with you.
I can't wait to get them home and try a few.
Now, I'm not even going to ask you if you are from New Mexico. I'm just going to ask you, where are you from in New Mexico?
Albuquerque.
Right.
I lived in Albuquerque for years. And that's where I fell in love with New Mexico green chilies. And I go for the hottest ones that they can possibly
Wait a minute.
get.
You're the first XXX guy we've met.
Well, this year they don't have XXXs, which is a bit of a disappointment. The hottest you can get's XXXs.
So
last year they had XXXs. They were good and hot.
Is a XX gonna satisfy you?
Oh yeah, the XXXs are real hot. It's funny, the rest of my family can't eat chilies the way I do. They can't take the heat at all, but I just love it.
You are loaded down and you are smiling from ear to ear.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
So what's the schedule? What happens after you take these home? Do you eat some of them right away?
Immediately. Put them in some eggs, some cheese. You're set.
And how do you describe this to somebody who's never...
You don't. They wouldn't believe it.
It's really neat. I mean, this is just, you wouldn't know that this happens in Southern California, but it does, and it's really neat. You know, it's neat that this happens in our neighborhood, and people have been doing it for years. And we came down from Orange County, from Irvine, so it's well worth it. I love it. I love the smells and seeing all this here. It's the best.
All right, we're going to follow this process. Here they go. Well, you put everyone in there too.
Yeah, this is like gold to these guys. So when they get home, like, see how the skin, it just comes right off?
Oh, look at this.
It just peels right off.
So you just peel these right, do that again. How does that peel off?
Oh, it just comes right off. It stays nice, really rich green, and that's how they like it. Wow. And it stays whole.
All right, so here we go. They're sacking them up. Ray is giving us a little bit of introduction to how we tell the difference between chilies, because we got the whole lineup right here. We got
that's the Big Jim, which is medium hot.
Medium hot.
Right.
This is the
Sandia, which is the regular hot.
The regular hot.
Right. That's what we used to always have. Now they've introduced, many types.
And this one?
That one is, that one is the mild.
Mild. So we got a mild mixed in with the hot and the
Big Jim.
And the Big Jim. And this one, which I'm picking up very carefully.
The extra hot. That's the extra hot.
Now, how do you know this is extra hot?
Mainly here on the stem. But they get cross. See, this one's got the stem of an extra hot, the point of a mild. So the bees has cross-pollinated this particular one. But most of the time it's pointed on the bottom and flat on the top for the extra. So
this is a real art, a real science.
Well, yes.
Telling which is which.
Right. When we get certified seed, which we do every 3 years, then you can take them at a glance. You can tell what they are. Now they're cross-pollinated, this particular one. So
I think that could be dangerous, mixing in some mild with some hot, with some extra hot.
well,
Who knows what you'll end up with?
That's right. There is a variance there because you don't know.
Until you get home and bite into it.
That tells you the final story.
I bet, in a big way. Okay, look, this looks like a waiting room in a doctor's office here, but you all are, you're not sick.
No.
You're well.
I'm very well, and I enjoy that chili.
And it's worth sitting around and waiting on.
It's worth waiting for a long time.
Now, let's stay on this doctor's theme for a minute. Do you think chilies are good for you?
I believe so. It takes away your sore throat.
You can't even feel your throat.
That's right.
You think they're good for you?
Yeah, I think so. I eat it every day, and I think I feel pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You eat chilies every day?
Every day.
Bites on them.
And I just like that. I just bite them like that. And then she makes them with meat or, carne con chile. Wow. Yeah.
We're getting ready for tamales. That's why everybody's here.
We've been doing this for years. My parents are from New Mexico, so this is a shorter trip coming here.
Have you actually driven to New Mexico just to get the chili?
Yes.
You're kidding?
Mm-hmm. To this farmer.
And you bring them back in the trunk?
Yeah.
How much is this setting you back, or do you even care?
I don't care, but it's $50-something for 2 big bags of chilies. Lasts me the whole year.
Money is of no consequence when it gets down to this.
It's all about the chili. Good stuff.
See, this is hard to get. The New Mexico chili. It's just California around here, so it isn't very good.
Now wait a minute, don't say anything bad about it.
I shouldn't. California grows excellent vegetables.
But not New Mexico green chili.
Not the hot, especially the hot, yeah.
Serious stuff. We've been making it since my grandma, my mom, everybody, not my daughter, all generations.
And you have to have this chili.
Yep.
Or it wouldn't be the same.
Or it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't taste the same.
Are you sure, or is this just a myth?
No, it's positively. Positively. We've tried other chilies, right?
We have.
And this is it.
So
this is it. This is it.
What would happen to you if you didn't get your green chilies this year?
See, I'd hate to think to go there. I wouldn't want to go there at all. I think I'd have to go to New Mexico then.
You couldn't go home, could you?
No, my wife wouldn't have me.
When you're from New Mexico and you're used to Hatch green chili, you can't have anything but.
Yeah.
So you got to come here every year and get your chili.
So when you go into a restaurant in LA and they don't have...
You bring your own. We bring our little Tupperware.
Oh, come on.
I'm not kidding.
We used to.
We bring our own. We'll bring it with us and they'll open it up and go, what is that? None of your business. We put it on our food.
So nobody else's chili's good enough for you?
Well, like those Anaheim green chilies, they kind of taste the same, but no heat.
So
There's
you
no
have
spice.
a very refined palate when it comes to chili.
That's right.
You'll only accept.
You wouldn't believe what people will do for Hatch green chili.
This is the only spice you need. You don't need any powdered spices or anything with your food. This is it.
Really?
This is everything. Salsa, chili, spices. It's what you just
mix
put
it with
on.
anything, man. You put it on your table, and whatever you're eating, everybody puts it on top of it and just mix it in. And
can you fix me up something right now that I can eat? Can we fix something up?
There's some chili over there.
Can I go with you and get something?
Sure.
Okay, I mean, you can prepare it for me the right way and make sure I'm getting the full chili experience. All right, we're gonna go get that. I'm trusting you that.
Come on, man. We'll get you some over here. They got a little stand over here. Come on.
All right.
Going this way.
All right, now this is a hot one.
That's a super hot.
Oh my.
That's a super hot chili. Sometimes they vary. Sometimes it could be super hot. Actually, it gets hotter the next like the next day. If you make some chili, the next day it could be even hotter. Is that right?
All right, now we're gonna eat this one now. How do we
That's
do
right.
it? Because
we gotta peel it.
Here, I'm gonna take this.
We got it. There. This is my brother Dave.
Here we go. Here, get it over here so we can see what you're doing.
See, usually you got to put water on it to get it to peel.
But if it's roasted correctly, the peel will come right off of it.
Oh,
and
wow.
It looks, these guys are good roasters, man. Look at that. It's coming right off of there.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Off. So you take the peel off.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
then
freeze it. They can't freeze it without roasting it.
All right, now, so it's about ready.
Right, we still need a little bit more off here.
All
There
right,
we go.
So wait a minute.
All right.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey,
no!
Hey, 10-second rule, man.
10-second rule. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
No damage done.
Wash it off with a little water.
I washed my hands a couple of days ago. You want to get rid? You want to get rid of this pod right here?
Wait, we're taking
You want to take the pod
out.
off the top. You want just this little piece right here. You want to take it off there.
Those are slippery little things.
Yeah, and just we'll set that down there for now. Hey, bro. And you know what? This is how you do it. Just lay it right in here. Just lay it right on this sandwich right here. We'll take about half of it. Put on this one. The other half on that one. And,
oh my gosh.
And oops, thank you very much for the napkin.
Yeah, we're using a napkin now after picking it up off the parking lot.
Make sure you got a gallon of water. Less heat on this end.
How do you know that?
But because the veins.
The top of where the pod is, where all the seeds grow, that's where it's hotter, up on top of the chili. Okay, eat it.
So
have a bite, man.
Well, here, you get a bite with me.
All right, I'll take a bite of one.
You might
You gotta get me a bottle of water.
How about a Pepsi or Coke?
Just a bottle of water. A beer.
All right, then. You ready?
Get the fire extinguisher.
You ready? Are you ready, my friend?
All right, here we go.
Let's do it. Here, let me have a bite.
Maybe you'll take it till you get further up, but
All right, thank you.
no heat, no heat.
What do you think? Call us tonight and let us know.
Woo! Yeah, I got a hot bite.
I can't.
Why wasn't that hot?
I can't feel anything in my mouth.
There's the water.
It's chili.
And that's the mild part.
Oh my gosh!
You bit on the mild part. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse when you go up.
You got the mild one.
Yeah.
You got a mild
Yeah, and he's
I got a hot one.
There you go, man.
But you know what?
It's good, isn't it?
It grows on you, doesn't
Oh,
it?
man.
Mmm.
And you'll remember it tomorrow, too.
So there it is. The green chilies. They grow on you. You got me hooked.
You're hooked for life.
I know. I'll be back again next year. It's amazing that this little piece of green chili can bring this much joy to so many people.
Oh yeah, and this happens 4 times each year.
You won me over. Thank you, sir. And there it is, this little chili that continues to make so many people happy, all the way from New Mexico to a parking lot here in La Puente.
New Mexico.
It's got to be hatch.
My grandma used to say, comida sin chile no es comida, which means food without chili isn't food. So
Really?
that, absolutely, this is the best. You live on this, it's in your blood. You can't do without it, you're hooked. So.
Did you taste it?
I tasted it.
You're red, red, red.
I'm hot, hot, hot.